best of high-end.
Experience the beauty of audio and video.
The Model B is actually the first completely new Steinway & Son speaker for stereo that is primarily designed for stereo since we introduced the S system. And as you know, the S system has been very popular. It's selling around 25,000 euros for a complete system with the electronics and the speakers and so on. It has won the Absolute Sound Golden Ear Award 6 years in a row, which tells something. And right after, I actually designed the S15 and the woofer, and the acousticians designed the acoustics around it. I've been working with the engineers to make something that was about 2.5 times the price, better performance than the S system. And we came up with, I think, 9 or 10 different proposals. But every time, after listening and comparing to the S system beat the crap out of it. So I did what I call the McCain. You know what is a McCain? It's like this one. Do you remember when he said no to killing Obamacare? So I did that for 6 years in a row. Every new proposal, no. It doesn't sound better than the S. It's more expensive, yes, but it doesn't sound better. So I decided 2 years ago to do more like a mini Model D and try to get as much performance as possible at a smaller form factor, easier to manufacture, and at a lower cost. So started to work on the Model B concept. And actually, we ended up with something that I think is quite an elegant design for a powerful speaker. It is 60 centimeters wide. It's 124 centimeters tall. It has 6 12-inch woofers, each with a 12-kilo magnet, underhung voice coil, and so on. And when you look at it, you say, how the heck can you have so many woofers in that smaller form factor? But that's because we actually folded it up slightly. So it is a dipole, it's a perfect dipole. But we reversed 3 woofers and have 2 in positive, 3 in negative, and reverse the polarity. And in that way, when we are within the wavelengths of the reproduced frequencies, we basically kill the second order harmonic distortion. So the Model B ended up really being extremely capable in terms of SPL. It'll play very loud, it'll play very deep. It has very, very low distortion. And it is run then by our A2 amplifier, which has 4 times 700 watts into low impedance. So each speaker has 4 times roughly 700 watts power available. And electronic crossover, time alignment, and all of this. So we have a lot of control of the speaker. So actually I was arrogant enough to say that, I made the drawings, we put it together, and it's gonna work. And it did work. So we'd made some small modifications from my original design to make it a little bit more manufacturable. But we more or less went straight from concept to manufacturing. And the sound is really, really good. And the price is about less than half of the Model D. It is not as extravagant, but I would say it holds up against the Model D sound-wise extremely well. And it is, it looks small and all of that. It's compact. You don't really see that it's a dipole, except that you don't have any volume. It weighs close to 160 kilograms, which is a little bit of a surprise when you see the size. But everything is made like Steinway products, solid billets of aluminum. There's no piece of bent metal in it anywhere. There's not plastic or anything like that in it. So it's expensive to make, but I think the end result is a superb sounding product, and it has really tremendous SPL capability.
Best of high-end.
Experience the beauty of audio and video
Sign up for free
at bestofhighend.com.